should you become a certified HR generalist? So one of the important things to know about getting an HR generalist certification is that there's many different programs that are offered. With that said, not all programs are equal or even have close to the same curriculum. Now, there's a number of reasons for that. So one of the primary reasons is that not all instructors continue to update their material. So if you do take an HR generalist certification course, you may get information that's 10 years old or even 5 years old, or even just a year old is very different than where we are today. So if you are taking a HR generalist certification and you really want to become certified, make sure your certification is up to date. Now, one of the other parts about this is that you're ideally getting your certification because you want to level up your skill set or transfer into the position of an HR generalist and add some credibility to your resume and LinkedIn profile and more. And all those things are very valid reasons. But you have to make sure that it comes from a valid institution as well as it's a good enough material that's going to actually level up your skills. Well, how do you ensure that? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at HR University's HR Generalist certification to see how we present our certification. And you can decide whether it's right for you, but getting an idea of how we outline ours will give you a strong foundation in deciding what HR Generalist certification to take. So let's go ahead and take a look. So here we are on HR University. And you'll notice you can access the HR Generalist certification right at the top here, and you can also scroll down and access it right here as well. And we'll go ahead and do just that. Now, one of the first things to know is whether this is a credible certification. So HR University is a credible institution, and right now the university receives over 100,000 HR professionals visiting it every month. So that's a significant amount of people who find HR University as a useful resource, who are in the HR industry, and that lends itself a ton of credibility when you do get certified as an HR generalist from this institution, because the chances of people recognizing HR University is rather high. Just to give you an idea of how popular this is, if you go and you type into Google Strategic Human Resource Management, you'll notice that HR University appears right at the top. So it's one of the top 2 results, and it's even above Forbes as well as other well-known institutions. And the reason for that is that this is an institution that's well-known and it's given a lot of credibility through its resources. And you could just see by simply Googling and finding HR University at the top of many different HR searches. Now, for the HR Generalist certification course in particular, before we dive into the curriculum, one of the important things to note here is that you can actually get reimbursed for this course for the full cost. And how do you do that is we actually have a link here. So you'll see this link that says, get reimbursed for the HR Generalist certification course. You'll want to open this up. Now, if you open this up and you scroll down here, you'll notice that we have this reimbursement template, which you can copy this text and you can send it to your relevant manager, whoever is the person who can help pay for this course and reimburse you through your learning and development budget or whatever budget that you have allocated to people upskilling within your company. So if you think the price is a little bit too much, or if you simply just don't want to pay for it, but you really want to take the course, go ahead and send this to your manager and the relevant person who can help you get it expensed. And that way it's free and you can take the course. And now let's go head back to certification where we could check out the curriculum to ensure you're getting the most out of this HR Generalist certification course, so you can walk away as a certified HR generalist. What you want to see on a landing page for a course that you're going to take, especially a certification, is many details around what's going to be in it. So here we're very specific. We tell you that's going to be 50 plus lessons, assignments, and quizzes, and takes around 10 weeks to finish if you put in about 4 hours a week. And if we continue to scroll down, we get more specific what's in it. But we also include our testimonials as well as instructor, which is myself as well as another instructor. So this certification is taught by 2 instructors. And you may be asking, well, who are you? Well, I'm the founder of HR University, and I've actually been working with HR for around 8 years now, and I've hired over 150 people. I've done many different HR administrative duties, everything from handling payroll across different countries to building out HR teams in other countries as well, including Pakistan, Brazil, Spain, and more. And I'm taking a lot of that knowledge and putting it into this certification course. Now, one of the things I've noticed is that it's important to look for a certification course that's relevant today. And why is that important? Well, HR changes rapidly from year to year. So even just 5 years ago, it was completely different. Even a year ago, it was very different. There's new HRS tools that exist. There's new technology such as AI that can help you streamline almost half your administrative duties as an HR generalist. And you need to know these tools, otherwise you're not going to stay competitive within the industry. That's one of the things I love about HR University and our certification courses that we offer is that we keep you up to date and are continuously updating the information in our certification courses so you have the best information to level up your career and you're not getting something that was only useful a year ago. And instead, you're getting what's useful today. And that will also help you with your career path and becoming an excellent HR professionals when it comes to dealing with your team members, stakeholders, and much more. So you're not just learning concepts and theories, but you can actually put into practice what you're learning. And another helpful component of this, and this is important to check with any certification that you take, is that you get instructor feedback as well as community feedback. Our courses and certifications enable you to do just that, to get that feedback from community members and instructors. And that way you can feel like you are going to be successful on the job since you're not just learning and taking exercises and capstone projects, which you have no idea whether you are actually learning something because it's not graded, there's no feedback on it. Who knows if it could be good or not? But when you have community and you have instructors giving you feedback, well, then you know, and you could be more confident going into your job and succeeding because you're taking exercises and work that's designed to be relevant to the work at your company, and you're getting feedback on just that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some other details around this certification. So scrolling down here, you'll notice that we have the whole curriculum lined out, and that way it's really easy to understand what's in the certification you'll be taking, and there's really no mystery. And this should be a case for any certification course that you take. You should be able to get a full detailed curriculum of what's in it before you do so. And that way you can be positive that this is right for you. Now, going all the way down, you'll notice that we have some additional testimonials, as well as noting who has gone through these courses at HR University and where the alumni comes from. So we have alumni from many different great companies. And it's also one of the reasons that it's a highly recognizable institution is because of all these different companies that consider us for their certifications and training their HR teams. Now, you'll also want to know what the course looks like. So we do present imagery of that as well. And this gives you a great idea of how the information will be presented, and much more. Now, these examples may change as we continue to update the course, so keep that in mind and make sure to check out this landing page for the most up-to-date information around the course. As of today, the course is only $199, so it's only $199 to become a certified HR generalist. So relatively inexpensive when considering other HR generalist certifications. It's also something that their company should be able to easily reimburse. And considering that you get instructor feedback as well as community feedback, it really does pay for itself and how much you'll learn and your ability to be able to succeed on the job with all the information and practical learnings that you'll get. And there we have it. We just went over whether you should become a certified HR generalist, what an HR generalist certification looks like, and some of the things you should consider before getting one. And if you feel like you have a better understanding of just that, make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. And that way you don't miss any of our updates and tips and tricks on HR and the many other videos that we come out with. And I'll see you on those videos, and we'll rock and roll. Cheers.